Hey, welcome. PWF.
Hey, Dap.
Hey, how's it going?
Fine. A bit late, but nothing really awkward for me.
Is it
1 a.m. it's way
past
better than
midnight?
6 a.m.
Is it past midnight for you?
Yeah, it's 1 a.m.
1 a.m. That's late.
But it's okay for me. This is my normal.
Yeah, it's better than 6 a.m. for you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, in a working day, 6 a.m. it's decent.
Yep. Well, welcome. If you're on this call, that means that you're in the finals. So
Seems so. Didn't expect that.
yeah, it's crazy. How's it going,
And they
Pizza
played.
Bear?
I thought they were disqualified, but they really played and didn't get to.
I guess they played,
Well,
but they didn't tell me, so it didn't really matter. I
yeah.
don't know. Kind of a weird ending for them, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, I didn't have any problem if you wanted to prolong it more.
Yeah, just I gave him 3 extra days, so it was like, yeah, jeez, how long can we wait for?
Sure. Besides Taters, is someone else joining the call?
Delithius at one point was going to. I haven't heard anything from Gonzo, so I don't know.
I can ask Gonzo. I think he's online, but he's playing in Abyss. He's
Oh, okay.
really upset about that because of the AI.
Let's see if Taters is ready or not.
He said to call him. Or
Yeah, I
I,
got it. I'm getting him.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's
hey,
it going?
Taters.
All right, we got Chela on.
I'm too loud?
No, you're fine.
They're saying, well, he's saying in chat maybe not. I'm trying to turn the input way down for the.
Chela sounds completely normal to me. Maybe it's just a stream thing.
Wait, maybe I'll turn
Yeah,
the other one down.
probably. I hear both of you the same.
Yeah, it's probably on my end, so I'm trying to fix it.
I'm too loud? Ah, on the stream it's louder. We can hear it from Taters or someone.
All right, let me know if that's a little
Sure.
better, guys. Once
I
they
can edit mine to drop it a bit lower.
now I can't hear Dad, but you should be able to hear me now. I had the wrong one turned down when it sounded loud. That's better. If Shalaze, if you used to talk, let me know. They can tell me if they're okay. One of
Yeah,
you guys.
let's try if it's okay.
Is that better, guys, for him?
I can lower it even more if it's needed.
Oh, Lithius says we can invite him. Let's see if I have him. If not, I think Taters, you have him right on Skype.
Delithius? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got him this guy.
You want to add him?
Yeah, give me just a second.
He wants to try his trucker's headset.
Perfect. All right.
Now he's a little low. Okay, let me turn him up a little bit.
All right. One second.
Sound is good. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right where it's at right now. I turned it up just a little bit.
Yeah, leave it like that. I think I turned it. You turned it down, and I did the same. So
Right,
that's why.
right.
All right, I hear a truck, so that's got to be Dilly.
Yeah, probably.
But no voice.
No voice.
All right, can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there any feedback?
a little bit. Sounds better now, though.
Yeah. No, it's good.
At first, all I heard was the open road.
Yeah, I did try doing what I did with my headphones, and I disconnected the headphones after I connected the call, and then reconnected them.
Perfect. So we got all of Team Titty and half of. Do you guys even have a team name?
We don't have yet.
Half of the team of
Yet?
Chelizé and Gonzo. Yeah, yet maybe.
They're
Maybe
waiting
after the
until they win,
finals.
and they'll get a name.
maybe when they win the championship, they'll have a name. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
if they
like
win the
winners or
championship.
something basic.
All right, so basically, I'm here to fill in the brackets here and talk to the two teams that are in the finals. Both teams played reasonably well in the final four matchups.
Well enough.
Hey, that's all you got to do, right? So
Right.
Team Corvus was our number one seed that comprised of Dreamin and Bryn, who
Yeah, what happened to them?
who coincidentally finished 1-2 in power ratings as well. So I mean, there's no
Yeah, overpowered
team, right?
team, right?
And they went up against Team Titty, which was
Which
the
was a
lowest.
buy, right? That's what I heard. It
You
was a
were
buy
you were
for Team
by for Team Whale, and then B Manny had it easy in the quarterfinals because somehow you survived Team Whale, and then he had to go up against you as well, and he's thinking to himself, "Hey, this is a pretty easy road to the finals." But
Oh yeah.
the lowest seed in the tournament, Team Titty, moves on to the finals. The Cinderella story continues.
That's right.
How did that feel, beating Dreamin'?
So I mean, initially I felt a little bit bad because of the pretty rough boss that they had to face, but then he said that he was going to forsake his BG3 comrades or his BG3 leader and root for the other team comprised of BG1 people.
Right.
So yeah, it feels great. It felt after that, it felt really good. And I've got some stuff that when Dilly and I do our stream, it'll probably happen tomorrow. But I've got some sound bites for the people watching that they can listen to.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I felt terrible about Dreamin's loss. Not because I actually feel bad for Dreamin losing, but it just means we have to do another run.
That's true.
Apparently, this whole time, the 12th seed, which did absolutely horrific in the qualifying round, that's why they're the 12th seed, has done just enough to get by, and then the final, the semifinals did great. Zone 13, really put the pressure on and got the job done. Apparently, Tater's partner has not wanted to play at all, and they just keep they just keep
Really
winning.
is not really a fan. Neither of us are really a fan of Incursions, but the goal, frankly, was to see if we could dethrone Dreamin', and that happened. So at this point, we're going to do our run, but
might as well go for the
speaking
title.
for
You're already
myself
here.
I'm not too concerned about the result at this point.
Well, you guys have already done well. I mean, make it to the finals.
That's right.
Taking out a team that's never lost before.
They hadn't. That's true.
That's something to be said right there. And in the other side of the bracket, we got Chelizé and Gonzo, the number 6 seed, who did really nice job taking down Legacy and DT, who was a favorite in this tournament. And then they were facing Strands and Cam, who had done fairly well in their previous matchups, including taking out myself earlier in the tournament. But Chelizé and Gonzo got it done once again. Was not their greatest performance, but it was good enough to.
Oh my god! I want to say something about this. You know why it was a horrible performance?
I
Because
never said
in room,
horrible. I said it wasn't your
but it
greatest.
was in room 11, 10. I forgot to revive, and Gonzo had to carry 2 rooms so I can revive.
Oh, it's always good stuff.
Yeah, I felt
So,
so bad.
so how do you feel
Hey,
about
you guys moved
advancing to
on.
the finals here? Number 6 seed, respectable seed to start with, and you're in the finals. Is this what you expected all along?
Uh, I don't know, man. Um, we expected to get farther than anyone gave us a chance. Like anyone was sure we will lose to Legacy and DT.
Yeah, I had you losing in that matchup, and you guys had the best single round performance of anyone in the tournament. So they are capable of going deep, and Team Titty, they did a great job getting to Zone 13 as well. So both teams have that ability. So it's going to be quite the interesting
So
matchup.
I expect from Taters to go for their team to go to 14 this round.
Yeah, we've improved one room or 1 or 2 rooms every time. So that would be good. If we got to 14, that would be that would kind of put you guys at the mercy of RNG.
I think 14 gets it done, and that's for
Yeah.
anybody. Whoever goes first. I mean, 14 is. I mean, if you lose
Well, yeah, 14 would
in
be
Zone
tough.
14, there's
I mean,
no.
DT lost and Legacy lost in 14.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
true. I
that
know.
is that.
That's
But what are the chances, right? Um, if someone gets to 14, I'm betting they win.
I mean,
So
me and Gozo prefer to go second. So we are happy that Taters and Delitius play tomorrow,
well,
when are you
you
guys
get
planning on going?
Friday.
all right.
Friday?
So Taters sounds like Taters and Delithius, who are on the call now, sound like they're going tomorrow. About what time?
It'll probably be 8:30 or 9. That's usually when I'm available to stream for long hours.
And that's Eastern time, right?
Yeah, Eastern. Yeah.
Like 2 hours from now.
Yes. Yeah, it would be like basically 2 to 2.5 hours from this time tomorrow.
Okay.
So
So
anybody that's
you'll
on
probably
the
be asleep, unfortunately, but
Yeah,
when
it's
you
like
wake up,
4
you'll
a.m.
have the
for them.
results.
yeah,
It might
you'll
be
know
good
what you
news in
guys
the
need to
morning. It
do.
might be terrible news in the morning. You don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
And then Friday, which Friday it's gonna be early Friday for us, later in the Friday for you guys. You're gonna go Chalazay,
Yeah,
and
it's the usual time, but I don't know what time is for you. You might know better.
well, it is about 6:30 Eastern time right now.
So like 4 hours earlier than now. So 2
Gotcha.
p.m.
Okay, so it'd be like 2 o'clock
Yeah.
in the afternoon for us.
So it usually takes close to 2 hours to get done. So by the end of the run, it'll be
Yeah.
almost 4 o'clock Eastern. So yeah,
We might start a bit later. Depends. We play on Friday because our 6 stars are in cooldown. That's the only reason.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
right.
Oh shit! You know what? Oh, that's because you guys went pretty late though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Friday. We started the
Right.
tournament on Friday, so every week we had to play Friday.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
So each of you have advanced pretty far. How would you say you're gonna make any changes going into the finals, or keep it what you've had so far?
Why don't you go ahead,
Let's
Charles?
go. Okay. So the plan for our teams, we're gonna pick the same teams. I'll bring Morningstar, Quake, and Corvus, and Gonzo will bring Morningstar, Corvus, and Guillotine 99. And we hope to not do any mistakes like I did in the last round.
What was your biggest mistake?
So in round 10, I had to revive because I only had Quake alive, and for whatever reason I was paying attention to stream, I picked a buff. So I had to play room 11s and die to an invisible woman, which that was the second mistake.
So instead
And
of
then Gonzo
reviving,
had to. We couldn't revive. Yeah, I didn't revive when I had to. So I couldn't get to revive. I died to a mini boss, Invisible Woman. Gonzo passed room 11, but he couldn't get past the boss in 12. It was a Korg with a lot of nodes.
and that is how you get into the finals in this tournament. You just make mistakes after mistakes, and you know It works.
I mean,
and
we
they
got lucky.
eventually pay off.
Yeah. And Taters and Delithius, what are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna keep the same? Mix it up a little bit?
I'm definitely going to keep the same team. So last round, I ditched the Morningstar Synergy and just took her in by herself, and I think that was a good idea. I'll be doing the same things. I'll just be patient, building her up in the first few rooms, and then um, I think I'm going to be bringing probably Namor and Guillotine 2099 again, and yeah, I think that the crew once we get into the double digit rooms, trying to not have
die.
to revive or heal so that we can actually use hacks, because I think for the last 3 or 4 rooms in our last run, we didn't have any hacks. I mean, we kept
It's just trying to stay
dying or
alive.
having to revive.
Yeah, but when you have one member knocked down, you think maybe to revive it. It's another chance to take that fight.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
hard to pick a hack in the last rooms. When we got our 16 round, I think for the last 4 rounds we only once picked hacks. The rest we had revives. So
Yeah,
those so long fights.
yeah, for sure. And I think that's kind of the secret to making a deep run is being able to actually use your hacks. That's what Dreamin' and Bring were able to do in the summer tournament.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where things fall apart. If
Do
if
that,
you're
you
just
got to stay
having
healthy. You got to stay
Yeah.
alive, and
Yeah.
hope for the best. Hope for good.
Yeah.
You got to hope for good nodes. I mean, sometimes it's just like, oh my
Yeah.
god, look at this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I
I'm-
got this. Oh, sorry. Go on.
Go ahead.
I got the same Morningstar is broken for these incursions.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
she's
she's
crazy.
probably the best champion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
Morningstar's
probably is the
solid
best.
because of the regen more. I mean, she does everything else that
And
other
the
build-up
perfect
champs
block.
can do.
Yeah, the
but
perfect block is huge.
yeah, she's built
In
for
her
it.
I'm
rooms.
thinking. Here's my thing: is I'm definitely going to be bringing Aegon. He's just like, if you can get him ramped up, he's just unbeatable as a pure damage wise.
Right.
But I need someone with either some perfect block or some regen. So I may drop. Like I've been bringing. Originally, it was Deadpool X Force, Nick Fury for the regen at the beginning of the fights because I was running suicides. Well, I'll drop suicides again, but I'll probably want to bring something else because last time I brought Omega and DPX with Aegon, but no suicides, and Aegon did fine, but without suicides, it's kind of pointless to bring those two unless
Yeah.
I'm going to switch on suicides back and forth a lot, which I'm not.
Probably not worth it. Yeah.
So I'm thinking I'm going to bring Aegon, Black Widow, Clairvoyant, and then someone else.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
But
Black Widow will
these
do
two
the
work
healing
with
and stuff.
suicides.
What was that?
Those two, Aegon and Black Widow Clairvoyant, work really good with suicides.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, I can turn them on later. That's part of the appeal. But like in the beginning, when I'm building up Aegon, I don't want suicides on anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can turn them on later and still be able to use Black Widow Clairvoyant, which is a plus, but it's not necessary.
Right.
Yep, makes sense. Makes sense. So, predictions. Who's gonna win? I mean, I guess we got just the people on the call, so everyone thinks
Well,
they're gonna win, except for maybe
I mean, I
Delithius.
feel like they're the higher seed. They've gotten deeper on average, and then they also obviously had the deepest run in the tournament. I think they're definitely a huge favorite. The other factor is Dilly and I, we kind of accomplished our goal, and winning would just kind of be icing on the cake, but not something that we're really gunning for as hard as possible. I think that we're both going to give full effort, but we'd be satisfied at this point.
Well,
if
I
we
think
didn't-
both of you guys should be satisfied. I mean, be happy with the
Right.
results, but you can't sit there and tell me you don't care if you win or not. This is the championship. I don't know. I mean, it sounds good, Taters. I just don't buy it. I mean, and as
Fair.
far as yes, they've had the best run so far in one round. They've had a great tournament, but let's look at this as well. You've knocked out the number 5 seed, the number 4 seed, and the number one
Oh yeah,
seed.
that's
This
true.
is the lowest seed you've faced. So, um, I'm just gonna throw that out there. If anybody thinks that you know, it's a completely a one-man race here, because it's not. It's anybody's game.
It's not. It's really not. Because besides our 16 round run, the others were 11 or 12. We didn't go past. Two of them we stopped, but that
Really?
doesn't.
Okay.
And the other thing is, I mean, you have the name factor. I mean, you get the
We
coolest
do
name
have
in
the
the you have the
name.
Yeah.
coolest name in the tournament, and their names are terrible. I mean,
That's
non
true.
non creative.
Their names are terrible.
Just using their own names. I mean,
Yeah,
who
pretty
wants who
weak.
wants to jump on that bandwagon? I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. It's going to be a great matchup. Two great teams advancing to the four Loki finals. We're talking about some of the best players in the game in this tournament, and these are the four players that are left. So good luck to you guys.
All right, brother. Thanks for having
Thank
us. And
Thanks.
yeah, we should be streaming sometime tomorrow night.
All right,
And
sounds
I
good.
would argue
Huh?
3 of the
Okay,
best
go.
players in 4 Loki, other than Delicious.
No, man.
Yeah, no, I think you give yourself too much of a hard time, but we'll see. Tomorrow's when we can show everybody that we should have, that we deserve to be there. So we'll see. But all right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow on the stream.
All right, thanks, guys.